Alright guys, so today we have so much to do. First of all, this is indeed World Championship deck. So this deck won the whole tournament, and obviously guys, let's be honest about it, this video will contain some spoilers, so be prepared for them. First we go Monument, and man, we are already crushing it. And second thing, moment, I need to think what I discard. It will be an island. We can draw cards, or we can... Man, let's check the hand. I actually want to win, alright? I'm full competitive today. I think we draw one more. I think we can draw one more. Okay, this is fine. So, like, I watched the whole finals, like all of the games, and man, I'm pumped, and today will be very competitive, and as the part of it, in this video, like, we're close to hitting Diamond, and I decided that we will hit Diamond with this very deck, and we'll see if we can do it in this video, so... yeah, that will be interesting. No Kavara, of course we are playing against Zultai Reanimator, and we need to go fast here. Okay. And now we are going for the damage, that's for sure. We probably go Artist Talent. They can do the thing on the next turn, but they don't have any good target. I think we will win this. So first, Artist Talent, this is a huge part of this deck. Then we go Otter. Otter is very important for this one. Lesson to the Graveyard. This is Sorcerer, so we don't need this guy. And I think we start with damage already. Yeah, we can cycle with Artist Talent, so the cards shouldn't be a problem. We need this Otter, and we go crazy on the next turn. I mean, here we are not getting too much out of this. Fifth land, yeah, I think we can just attack here. We loot the land. We have one lesson on me. You know what? We go for this for now. We'll draw the card on the next turn. Right now we need more tempo. Okay, sorry guys, I actually want to win and show you the true power of this deck. And there will be a lot of spoilers, so prepare yourself. But I watched the whole finals, and Seth Manfield was like on fire. So basically, Seth Manfield is the world champion, if you don't know. And as far as I... No, Dredger's inside, that's fine. Let's see what they will mill. Okay, no Bringer and no Kavara. Those are the big hits. Okay, we probably need to kill them in like 2 turns. So we go for this. We kill it, because that allows us to deal 3 damage with Monument. As you can see, this deck kills freaking quickly, man. We discard this. We deal 3 damage on our opponent's turn. They have no blockers, and now we go all in and try to kill them on this turn. If we can. Let's start. And man, Seth Manfield, I believe, started the whole tournament with 2 losses. And nobody even gave the shot of, you know, hitting top 8 or something. And he just kept winning every single time up until world champion. Man, that was actually kind of crazy. So now we go Otter. We need to pump the Otter as much as possible, guys. And discard a land. Sure, we actually can... Yeah, that's fine. We draw a card here to have more options. This is not the right one, but that's fine. We have more. We can cycle the tap land. I'm serious. We are hitting Diamond today, guys, with everything we can here. And this deck is actually kind of interesting, I have to say. Now we go for Abandon Attachments. Yeah, that should be game. We probably... Yeah, we have Treasure. That's all we need. Okay, this is perfect. Do we even discard a card? I mean, sure. Well, that's one way to do it. We can loot. So let's see. This is 6 damage. You can see how ridiculous this deck can be. This was not even like the best draw. We'll make an upkeep stop just to give our opponent a chance at having some fun. And let's go for nothing. Because now we kill our own creature. That's how you win, by killing your own stuff. And guess what happens when you play a spell? We don't need this one. No, not a prowess, a discard. And that's a discard for a win. Pretty decent start, isn't it? But don't you worry, we have so much more. And we are on our way to Diamond. Guys, I think we won. I'm not even kidding, I think this is a one game. And by the way, today we'll be playing games in order, because I kind of want to, show you the whole journey, so we can, get this thing going in a fun way. It will quench. Well, we only play one of them, by the way. Here, let's attack. Okay, perfect. This was exactly the hit. So if you don't know, this is obviously a lesson deck. You want 3 lessons, so accumulate wisdom, gets active. No way. Like, I was like, okay, we have to play the artist talent because there's no counter spells on turn 1 and we need to abuse it. Well, look at this guy going. Oh, I'm so mad. This is not even our version. Like, Spell Pierce is run in some of those lessons. Let's go for a land. We need to cycle the lands. It's fine, we'll probably win, but man, that was pain. Like, I specifically made the wrong play because it was better for, when they cannot counter. Sure, that's fine. Gran-Gran will soon get activated. And there is a chance that if we play this, they kill Gran-Gran, but I think it's still worth it. Because we activate lessons, and with accumulate wisdom, we will just rebuild. And if they don't, man, absolutely. This is just so good, man. Now we can hit the last lesson. This is activated, and this is where this deck is actually freaking ridiculous. Like, this is in, like, legit Ancestral Recall. This is how the card works. One of the most powerful cards ever printed in Magic. Yep, in Standard now. Guys, in 2 years it might be too weak for Standard, so let's enjoy it while it lasts. Just a good old Ancestral Recall. Strategic Betrayal. Not really meaningful. We could try to tap them. Okay, so I'm trying to bait a play. I hope they will play something more. Because we have a really nice counter spell. Oh, you wanted it. You wanted it. No. You tap in your own turn, you get punished, bro. Alright, this is important. 3 extra cards. And now, we kinda know that Gran-Gran is not the thing, but we have Monument, so I will go for the Otter. We can always cycle it. We don't really need the discount anymore. So we drop this. I believe this deck cannot answer it even. Like, they need Marang for it and the game will be over. We probably want, what? Stormchaser's talent? But first we should probably draw. Let's see what we get. We need to be kinda aggressive. Because our opponent... I think we still draw a card first. Let's draw one more and then we go for aggro. This artist talent, man, it would really help. It would really help. In all honesty, I think we go like this and pretend. Well, I guess we cannot pretend counterspell because this is not activated. Marang, sure. Main phase because it's sorcery. Just a big old sorcery. Maybe they wanted a land. That's the only reason to make this play. But I'm not sure if it's even worth it. That would mean they don't have too much interaction. Okay, this is perfect. So we start with Abandon Attachments. We could also get the Wisdom. No, it's been exiled. Okay, so we go for this. We also pump the Otters. We need to start dealing some damage. I think we already go for it, man. Okay, very good draw. Very good draw. Do we want... Well, I guess... No, this can be useful. Let's go for the land. I could go for a different game plan of just, discarding lessons. Not a bad play, but I'm not sure if we need it. I wonder how they want to kill us, to be honest. We go Boomerang Basics here. No, we can do it on the next turn. We'll just play land here. Is it even worth to get a card? Yeah, it actually is pretty good. Yeah, that's a freebie. That's a freebie. So our next turn will be insane. Marang is probably not good enough. They should go Token Monument here. Yeah, can we get the lesson? No, we are pretty much at 0 still. Okay, let's go. And now we want to discard as many lessons as possible. We get the treasure, so it will help a little bit. We go for this. Boomerang Basics is amazing. I think we want to keep burning, but treasure is nice. Okay, with treasure we should be able to get more spells, so we will target it. Boomerang Basics. This is also a lesson, so now we get the discount. They cannot keep doing it because they take damage every time. We swing. I don't think Gran-Gran will be important anymore. 3 damage. And we can also deal damage on their turn when they replay Marang. Yeah, this is very close to lethal. Now Marang is too slow. Like, this deck is... one of the cool things about this deck is that it actually rewards good decisions. Like, there are tons and tons of small decisions that will decide how you win or lose the game. So, you know, after VV era, like, I like this deck way more. Like, with Artist Talent, Monument, like, basically every player has a decision. Yeah, they cannot win. See, if you keep them getting attacks from different angles with Monument, talents, like they just cannot fight through everything. This Monument just kills them even if they win on board. Bro, are we really on the play with one lander? Like, the Shuffler decided to do us dirty in this game. Alright, amazing. Well, this has to be Mulligan. To be absolutely honest, this is a decent hand. Like, it's probably as good as it gets for like 6-carder. Because we have 2 lands, we can play the Artist Talent, we are on the play, so we can accumulate some lessons, keep cycling them, and with Accumulate Wisdom, I mean, you legit can recover from everything. Told you, we are going full competitive. Alright, I watched the finals, so for 1 day, I became a pro player, and in 2 days I will forget about it. That's how it works. It's like when you go to cinema and watch a superhero movie, and then for 1 day, in your mind, you are basically the same as superhero. And then you forget about it because you watch something else. We go for this. 2 lands should be enough to play the game. And we need to hit this Artist Talent. Don't Spell Pierce me, bro. Everyone is playing the same thing. Okay, this is actually incredibly good for us. So even though this is perfect opening for them, we had 1 perfect card to punish it. And that means we can go with Artist Talent. But guys, prepare for this being like half of your matchups. Everyone is playing it today. Oh man, what do we do? What do we do? I don't love it, but I think we have to go for Wisdom. You don't really want to use it so early, but here we kinda have to. Let's stack some lessons. Yeah, the land will be nice. It'll Quench Ya is an amazing card. It's actually... man, this is perfect. We could also go Gran-Gran, so we can get some pressure. But we only have 1 in the whole deck, man. My heart bleeds, but this is the right play, I feel. Because this gives us extra play on this turn. But man, I willingly did not take a counter spell. My life is ruined at this point. Alright, this is fine. This is fine. We get the discount on Gran-Gran, but they will probably do something really bad to Gran-Gran. Yep. But we have Accumulate Wisdom, and man, this discount would be so massive. Okay, with this we can play the talent probably. Okay, we play a land. See? This is where we need to shine. We could go Otter and bounce their talent. It's honestly not the worst play. We're not drawing a card. Okay, I need to think. This is huge play. Bouncing talents is like really huge tempo swing. But I think setting up our own talent is even more important. Because they have 4 mana, not too many cards. So they will just replay it for half a turn and then go crazy. Yep. And guys, prepare for a lot of mirrors. Like, this seems to be like the most popular deck right now on Ladder. At least for me. Alright, they went for the play. Okay, but now we can do it. So we will also swing the tempo in our way. We will absolutely pay life for this. This is so worth it. Let's go. We know that... Okay, this is good. This is actually decent. How do we do it? We need to hit Monument, guys. Monument is the big play. This is a lesson. We get it in the graveyard. Not the best card, so we'll continue to cycle probably. This is why Artist Talent is so massive here. See, and now we can make more plays. We draw a card. We should be able to fill the whole turn. So we will go for the Boomerang. We miss a little bit of damage and a little bit of looting. Because of course there is no better card than Wisdom, but I think it's fine. We should... Oh, they're killing it! Oh, that's good for them. That's really good for them. They're kinda low on red mana, so they can only make 1 red play. Probably not the biggest deal, to be honest. They just play talent and something else. But, you know, something to pay attention to. Alright, they got second one. Also, whoever gets more wisdoms will probably take over the game. Like, look at this. Look at this. This is crazy. Red mana go. See? We know our stuff. However, this is good. Okay, so we go for this. We need to hit monuments. And I'll be honest, those are not bad cards. This deck has so many small decisions, guys. Like, this is actually insane. We could bounce our opponent's talent. It doesn't really slow them down, to be honest, so much. But I don't think leveling up is the way to go. We can always do it later. We know that they cannot counter it. Not sure which version they're running. Let's get rid of this, probably. We can always find removal if we want. Okay, this is fine. I think this is fine. Gives us a little bit of board. The problem is that we are both kinda limitless on cards. Okay, they went... Okay, now the Boomerang Basics become better. Like, in those mirrors, you kinda need to, you know, get the stuff. But man, we need to hit. This is exactly what we are trying to hit. Okay, perfect, perfect. We already get the discount from Gran-Gran. So we don't really get much discount. Let's just go for a monument. I think with this draw we can win. You can see how incredibly close those mirrors are. Whoever gets monument and artist talent first is usually in the driver's seat. I'll go for blue here. We can pay life. You generally want to pay life. Alright. We'll definitely boomerang something. Probably the artist talent. And we want to do it as much as we can before attacking, so the other hits for insanity, you know? You can see that this deck is kinda insane. Like, it does so much with so little. Let's go another talent. We'll get it to 7 or something. We can... I don't care about removal at this point. We just want as much stuff as possible. Damage is very important. We need to finish the game soon. Bro, this is just an aggro deck in a way. Let's go. That's the last trigger. It's treasure. We discard this. We keep going. You can see, man, we are doing like... We will mill soon. This deals damage to face, by the way. Kinda important. And let's keep going. It's only 5-5. We need it better. This. Another artist talent. I mean, we probably don't need it, but it's probably a better than 1 damage. Oh man. We can still trigger it. We can still trigger it by attacking with Gran-Gran. And of course it deals more damage. You can see that we're doing stuff here. Oh man. We could even... Yep. See? We outplayed our opponent in the mirror. Even though they had the first monument. Man, that was clutch. This is competitive gaming on this channel. Alright, we're here on the play. We have a little bit of a weirdo. But let's go for the lesson. Let's kill those filthy elves. And get those otters that were never in a good deck so far. So finally they can shine. For the first time since printing. It's kind of crazy. It's always talent, and that was a little bit easier than I expected. We didn't have such a good hand, so maybe a little bit early scoop. Alright guys, we have a really good run, but we are still few wins from Diamond. And I want to get it, alright? I want to win every single game, so we hit Diamond in like 2 games, I believe. But let's see, this might be a little bit rough. Whenever you are on the draw, you have, like, you don't have this, you know, auto win basically. Let's go with Canal. We have a really good curve. What is 2-drop for the... Well, they might play Ethereal Armor and keep the Shard Mage Rescue. So I think it's worthwhile to kill the Scavenger. They're on the play, so usually you have 1 or 2 creatures with this deck. Very often you have 1, and if it gets killed, you have nothing to do. So that's why it was worth the risk of just killing it instantly. We can go with talent. If they pump it super hard, unfortunate that they have another, and Rukus, sure. A little bit unfortunate here, but now we can set up the artist talent. And if you hit Monument... Wait, when do you trigger? When you cast. So this triggers first, unfortunately. Don't you dare to shelter me. Don't you dare. It's an enchantment, it stays, don't touch it. Remember when I said that they should have 1? Well, here you go, 3 of them. Well, that's incredibly good for our opponent, of course. Not sure if we can beat this. I think that's a loss. They're just too good at Magic, guys. You know, they played all of the 1-drops. And they're also on the play, so that's how you see the player. It's terrifying. We could level up the talent. It's kind of tempting. They're not killing us with 1 turn, so we could then Monument, Boomerang Basics, and abandon attachments and draw a lot of cards. I think this might be the way. If we draw no, I think this is better. We will basically get 2 extra mana on the next turn thanks to this. So we invest 3 and we get back 2. I think we need to go crazy. One of the cool things, Boomerang Basics basically kills the creature. Not like it doesn't matter how much stats it has. So I thought that they will pump 1 of them super hard. Okay, so we need to play the land. This has to happen. And now we have the power of artist talent. And that's very important. Let's keep cycling. We need to get rid of all the lands. Alright, I think we can win from here. I think we can win. We probably have to answer the mouse. Put into a graveyard. I mean, you will be put into a graveyard. 4 damage. I'm thinking because if you level up the talent, you can actually use this as a sweeper, but we don't have this much time. We have both removal as sorcerers, so you know. Okay, treasure. We need to make as many plays as possible on this turn. Like with treasure, you can make an extra play, which means extra trigger. So in a way, you get all of it. Boomerang Basics. This might get countered. A little bit scary. Sorry, they might protect. But we still have Gran-Gran, so it's not the end of the world. I think this, if they have Shardmage Rescue, this is the moment. Gran-Gran is kinda risky, but this is our blocker. If they, okay, Shardmage Rescue, they get +3. This is 6, 8 damage. We don't die. I will risk it, guys. I will risk it for the biscuit. You know who you are. This was for one of our viewers. Okay, this is massive. Okay, that means we are not dying anytime soon. And do we want to deal damage or draw cards? I honestly think we can outvalue them, so we'll cast this at the opponent's turn. This is the turn when they still can fight. Okay, 2 damage please. Perfect, perfect. This deck outscales them so hard it's not even funny. I think we can salvage it. This was supposed to be our loss, but I think this will be our glory. We can always draw more lands, guys. Don't you worry, with this deck you have so much card draw that you will always get what you want. We don't need to deal damage yet. We'll draw a card. We can remove all of this if we get good cards. See? You just keep cycling lands. Treasure, because then we get more to do on the next turn. Losing life is not important. See? This is where we get to the good stuff. Let's start with the lesson. I will go for this one. Let's see if it goes through. Like, if they have something, this is the moment to cast it. Let's draw a card just to have more options. Oh yes. Ancestral Recall, always good start for your turn. And it's incredible. Like, I was like hearing about this card and now I'm playing it with it in standard. Absolutely legit. Absolutely legit. We can get another monument with a discount, so this is super worth it. See how much we outscale them? Like, it's not close. It's actually not even remotely close. Now we just kill them because we have nothing else to do. Let's go talent. So we have blockers. Yeah, our opponent can scoop at this point. There's nothing they can do. Like, even if they remove one of the permanents, we still have all the other ones. Let's get treasure. This means more plays. As you can see, we can make every play in the deck basically for 1 mana. Artist talent. Yeah, this is actually really strong. With this we can trigger monuments like crazy. Like, on their turn we will get all 3 modes, I think. Man, this is ridiculous. Like, this is so much better than it should be. Like, we will kill them in like 2 turns. So we go for this. And on the opponent's turn we discard 3 cards with this. That's insane. Oh my god, this is just so good, man. I mean, if you are the one playing the deck, if your opponent, it's probably not as fun for you. And all of the modes were activated, I believe. Yeah, like, there's nothing more we can do. We have 2 blockers. We could even bounce this. I mean, how are they ever winning if we bounce this? Like, come on. Like, this is just a good play at this point. We don't need to do anything more. Like, this deck doesn't run hasters generally. So you are guaranteed to survive a turn. And if we can untap, like, this was a setup turn, guys. This was not us going all in on the damage. Imagine us going all in. I'm sorry. I didn't want to do it. Can I cancel? Doesn't matter, but... Alright, I guess we just discard a card. I guess we'll just trigger both of them. It shouldn't really matter. Draw a card? Draw a card. This deck does not run out of stuff. And this is why... See, this is why you can go into longer game, because this deck cannot compete with you. Like, not even close. And we are just 1 tick. Man, this is going better than I expected. Alright guys, this is our promo to Diamond. I want to win this. I will be sweaty. We will win this. Hopefully. We are hitting the wrong mana though. So let's go for this. There is a chance we may draw an island. And because we are bottlenecked on the blue mana, this will actually make a difference. And not the perfect draw yet. We need to make it perfect. And it seems that we are indeed playing a mirror. We could counterspell their artist talent. We won't know the priority. I think we need to... Please don't have 1 mana removal. They have 1 mana removal. Ah, that's a blow. So I took the risk, hoping they don't have this card. But they do. We got a little bit color screwed, which is why we don't have a good opening. We don't have artist talent. We don't have monument. But this apparently is a different deck. Okay, this can be nice. I think we need to hit a land with this. We cannot operate on just one. So this would... I think it's turn... Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. It's not starting down. By the way, 3 lands from the top. But here it actually... It's fine. So we could bounce it. I'm not sure if they can target Graveyard. We don't have permanents, so it will be hard for them to commit crime. But I think it's still worth it, especially that this is a lesson. So it speeds up our wisdom. In this deck you can be a little bit wasteful for the tempo, because the amount of value you get in this deck is just out of this world. So sometimes, you know, just getting 1 extra turn is all you need. Okay, we can kill it. Okay, land is kinda decent. I want to Quench Ya. They have to play something, right? So I think we go for Accumulate Wisdom. It's a little bit of a risk that they have a counter spell. But I think it's worth to try. This is actually fine. This is only 1 card. It's not very good. They are not committing crimes. They can deal some damage with this, but it's not meaningful. Like, we're at 20, bro. 3 damage. I will take all of it, just to make sure that we have a good end step. Alright. Okay, so we can start making plays. We counter it. I think it's worth it. We also... That means we get the lesson. And now we can get 3 cards. Are there good cards? I'm not sure. Artist Talent is amazing. I think with this we can play the land. You need to be aware how many lands you play, because sometimes you need to play the whole game very cheaply. Alright, so we could get rid of this guy. We can clear the whole board in a way, but they have Riddler. Riddler dies to this. I think this is worth it. We also loot, so that makes our dose a little bit better. Alright, not the perfect draw. Maybe we can out-tempo them and try to hit Monument on the next turn. Man, I want to win this. This is our Diamond promo, but this is not a good situation. Like, our draw is not amazing. I think we chill. Let's see if they go for the Riddler. They get a good body, but not much more. I think we can hit it and loot. Like, I think we're making some decent plays, but we need to hit Monument, man. You can see that our value is like getting kinda starved here. And I want to win this. This needs to be the main game, alright? The final one. But we need to hit Monument for it. This is not enough to win. We need something more. And we need it from the top. Alright, I guess. Worst case? Oh my... Please, not like this, bro. Oh, this is a pure pain. We have to bounce it because our hand is so bad. This way we draw 2 cards. And I mean, this is how we need to roll. I wanted to level up, but unfortunately we are not blessed enough. And do we go for it? We can kill the Riddler. I don't think we can play a land here. We have very little cards. We need to cycle it. I normally wanted to level up the talent, but if we were forced to basically cycle. We need to keep cycling until we hit Monument, and this is where we start to win. Like, until then we are not winning, we are just surviving. And this deck can do a lot. Like, this is a very explosive deck too, so you cannot really give them like 4 turns of not doing anything. Like, then sure, they will start winning. We don't even have the talent, so we cannot take wisdom from the graveyard. Like, if we could, that would be one of the reasons to play the land, because then you spend 4, 2, and you redraw 3 cards. Okay, they went for this is actually fine. I'm kinda happy with this. Oh, this has 6 toughness. For some reason I thought it's 4 or 5. This should probably be the good moment to hit it before they draw something. And now they cannot play the land, so I hope it's the moment to hit it. Alright, something. Not like we need to hit Monument or Wisdom. Those are 2 cards we are trying to fish for. Alright, this is okay. 2 damage, we can take it. What we cannot do is miss more. Like, we need to hit the... Okay, this is it. Can we go for the talent? It's really tempting. Do they have bounce spells? They played this, so they might be playing boomerangs. We will play 2 cards at least, so if we invest 3 mana, we get 2 back. And we play the land prop. I will take it. I think it's worth it. A little bit risky, but still decent. Let's bounce this. Okay, we are getting there. Here's the land. We can kill both creatures, guys. Okay, this is where we are starting to a little bit take over the game. I think we just kill both otters, man. And keep looting so we hit the monument. I will kill at least one of them. And I think we are getting our win. Oh, this is decent. 15. They don't deal as much damage. Okay, I will take a bit of a risk. They need to pump before attacking. That's very important. Guys, you can tell me how you enjoy a competitive Sloth, because this is what happens when we take an actual best deck in the world and go Tryhard mode. And I'm not sure if we even lost the game, I would need to check, but we are just piercing through ladder, like it's not close. I want to win this for a perfect run. Okay, I kind of hoped for it, to be honest, because we can kill it very cheaply. But I guess we can do it at the end step, right? No, because they can go for this. I don't want to allow it. So we potentially can take some damage. No, I'm sorry, but I actually won this Firebending Lesson. So now they cannot use Harmonize and draw a lot of cards for incredibly cheap. Mana in those games is incredibly important. Like, many games are just, you know, who can play more stuff. This deck doesn't really end. And this deck doesn't really end, so if you can slow them down, it's the same as, you know, preventing the play permanently. Okay, we definitely start with this, and please, Monument, I need it! Nope, that's not a monument, but we can keep going, so should be fine. Gran-Gran is probably too slow, so I think we keep cycling. You can see how incredible this deck... Guys, I'm sorry, do we have 4 monuments in bottom 25 cards? Like, is this really happening to us? Asked, knowing what the answer is. We need to keep cycling then. It's really bad, because you need to hit those monuments to close the game. How is it possible to have 4 monuments at the bottom 22 cards? Like, this is getting a little bit ridiculous. We should win this game 4 turns ago. Freaking thank you. Oh boy. Finally. We are really slowed by this, guys. We are close to milling ourselves, by the way. Okay. This is actually really bad for us. But I still think we need to kill it, and we need to draw cards. Man, we might mill before we get to the stuff. But I still need to. I need to still do it. Let's go for. We'll just go with pure looting, man. This is so awkward. This is your value engine, but we are so close to getting milled that I cannot use it as a value engine anymore. Like, I'm cycling so many cards with this. So very scary. Like, we're in a situation because of this ridiculous like draw that we should never be in. And we cannot make normal gameplay pattern. So for example, if they bounce Monument and they bounce the leveled up Artist Talent, they can out-tempo us potentially, and we need to kill them with this Monument. The other way to play would be to get like 9 cards or something, and then stop looting at all. This could be a little bit better, but I just didn't have time to think it through, so I decided to not go with this game plan. But it could be better than what we are doing right now. Okay, down to 2 mana. Fear of missing out. This probably has to die. On the bright side, all of our monuments are here, so we should get 4 of them very quickly. Oh my god, what is this draw? Okay, we'll draw a card and loot this. We get 2 new cards. And they are not the cards we need. It's actually crazy. Okay, if we play Gran-Gran, we get the discount to 1. So this one is free, basically. The first one is free. Oh man. I guess we cannot loot, that's the downside, but we get a little bit of protection maybe. I think we have to go for level 2. Man, you can see how awkward this is for all the wrong reasons. But I think on the next turn we can fix it finally. I guess we draw 3 cards. With this we kill them on the next turn, because we will get all the monuments. Don't forget, this also discounts future monuments. So now we can draw 2, play them for 2 mana, and deal 24 damage in 1 turn. That's the game plan. Shuffler is working overtime to prevent this win, but we are going through. Even the almighty Shuffler cannot stop us, because even the Shuffler cannot prevent us from drawing our deck when we draw the whole deck. Worst it can get is first card from the top, and that will also be enough to win. But man, this fear of missing out, by the way, is terrifying, because this gives them a bit of a chance to maybe go for some weird Lifa, but I don't think they really can pump it. Like, they pump creatures, but by discarding, and those are those 2 creatures, not this one. So double combat phase should not kill us, and we can always sacrifice 1 Otter. This might be their last turn. Perfect. Man, it's so nice to see this, seeing the mana tapped and knowing that when the mana is tapped, it's actually done for the turn. Isn't it crazy concept that when you don't have mana, you don't play more cards? Because with Vivi, they got 20 more mana after this. Okay, this is fine. Gran-Gran is all we need. Okay, and now we need to win the game. Freaking go! Alright, I think we can do it. I will even cycle this. Sure. Okay, now we are getting it. We draw a card, we won't mill with this. We need those more. All of them at the bottom! Are you serious? We still win. We still freaking win. Now we can deal 24 damage on this turn. And just to spice things up, we get the treasure too. We will trigger all the monuments multiple times. We need something that is an instant, but we already have this. We'll kill them at the upkeep. And this will be our diamond promo, guys. Oh man, I think we fought for it. Now we just do this. Oh, we have to, use all the modes, I guess. Let's go for this now. And we decline respectfully. We just need instants to cast at their turn. And let's keep some mana. And this is our win. Whatever. Let's go. We probably should target the higher... No, this is on cast. This is on cast, so we just cycle this guy and that's 12 damage already. Here we go. That's how you become the diamond with the World Championships winner deck. Oh man, I cannot wait for the score. I think we didn't drop a game or something, or maybe one. I'm not sure. I'm kind of excited. Let's go to the outro, and this is deserved promotion. Even though it's Izzet, I have to say I had a lot of fun with this one. Alright guys, I actually checked the win rate and it's kinda crazy. If you count it, you know that we won 6 games in a row. Our win rate is a crisp 100%, and this is what happens when your boy Sloth plays competitive deck and actually tryhards, alright? Easy, we don't lose here because it's overrated. Jokes aside, obviously there will be spoiler if you just skip to the outro. This is your last spoiler alert. Who won the World Championship? Here you go. I hope you paused the video. And of course, huge congratulations to Seth Manfield himself. And the journey was as impressive as the result, if not more. Because if I recall, he started the whole tournament with like 2 lost matches. And from there, he won everything. I mean, like everything. So that's kind of crazy. And what a story to become a world champion. And if I'm correct, this is the 3rd player ever that won the championship twice. So huge congratulations, what a story. There's a lot to talk about with this deck, even though it seems similar than something that we already showcased. There are some small differences, and I'm kind of hyped to talk about it. But first, our absolute legend on this special deck is none other than Stackhouse A, one of our veterans on the channel, and I mean, what can I say? You got #1 deck in the world, my friend, and really thank you for your support, and I hope you enjoyed it. Even though it's Izzet, I think this is probably one of the most interesting Izzet decks we had. So yeah, that's it, and let's talk about the deck, because there were a lot of lessons deck. Like, if you follow the championship, like, you know that this was, I think, the most popular deck, and it's honestly nice to see Monument to Endurance in, like, tournaments, because this card is so fun to play. And I know. We went from Vivi to Izzet Lessons. Like, everyone knows it, alright? Let's not talk about it. However, that being said, I think this deck is way more interesting because it actually has tons, absolute tons of small decisions, and I think this is a really good thing. It rewards you for playing well. Basically, with Artist Talent, you decide which cards to discard. You can discard every card, and you keep doing those decisions every turn multiple times. So a good player will always get a bit of an edge, especially with Monument. You can also choose which mode you are using. Do you feel that you want to finish the game? Against like Zultai Reanimator, you probably want to raise them because, when they reanimate, you are probably cooked. It doesn't matter what you have on your part of the board. Against, decks where you can just outvalue them, you probably want to draw cards because they cannot match it. The mono white with Scavengers was a great example of this. Like, we can go into longer game because they have just 1 punch in the early game, and we have punch in the early game, in the mid game, and in the late game, so we can just go into later stages of the game. And based on this type of decisions, you have so much to do. You of course want to activate Gran-Gran and the Wisdom with triple lesson. This version plays single It'll Quench Ya, and if you watch the commentary on the World Championship, you know that it was pointed out in a very interesting way. If you have 1, that means your opponent needs to play around it, but you don't really invest too much into it. So obviously I'm a counterspell person, so I would probably play more, but it's a very nice deck to just force your opponent to play around It'll Quench Ya, but you don't really invest anything into it. I'm surprised we don't have 4 Boomerang Basics, but it's really hard to find a ROM. You need a lot of removal with those Firebending Lessons and Combustion Techniques. Like, you are killing stuff so quickly. This is also an interesting addition. Like, this gives you an option to sweep a little bit, especially those Badger, Earthbend tokens. Like, they have 1 toughness, so sometimes you can get a really nice deal. It also kills all the elves. And of course, you can try to level up the talent to level 3. It's more of a mid game, but sometimes you get to this point, and then this can sweep for 3 damage to to the whole board. And it's only hitting opponent's creatures, so this can open the way for a final swing with those otters usually. You have only one land that can cycle. Don't forget this can trigger monuments as well. So yeah, the deck has so much going for it, and you will be seeing it on the ladder a lot, guys. Like, you have seen that we played quite a lot of mirrors. In a few days it will probably like chill a little bit, but for now prepare for this deck. And this deck has only monuments as the 3-drop. So if you get 1 mana discount, that means your whole deck is 1 mana. I told you. We are getting to the future where we don't play 3-drops because they are too slow. But for now, the monument is the only one, but you can discount it with Artist Talent and Gran-Gran or multiples. You can actually play it for 0 mana at some point. So I hope you enjoyed a little bit more competitive Sloth. I wanted to show you this deck as soon as possible, and I have to say, even though obviously it is that we kinda seen it, it's kinda obnoxious on power level because it's so quick, so deadly, and it can go for the whole game with, like, you just keep cycling your whole deck. But it also has a lot of interesting decisions, and Monument was always one of like my favorite cards and definitely the coolest one from either Drift. So I'm kinda glad to see it used. You know? So that's it for today. Thank you to all the patrons that allow us to showcase this deck as quickly as possible so we can all enjoy seeing mirrors all the time. Thank you guys, and really appreciate, jokes aside, it's really nice that you're helping the channel to make those videos. And that's kinda it for today. I'm curious about your comments. Tell me what you think. Did you watch the finals? Did you enjoy them? For me, it was really fun, and I got hyped, alright? I got really hyped, which is one of the reasons for today's result, and going a little bit sweaty mode. And I hope you enjoyed this one as much as I did. So thank you for watching, and see you guys tomorrow.